Our workouts are for everybody. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. These workouts are for everybody because you need to break things down. And we always recommend starting with the fundamentals as well. So we help you build up step by step, starting with the fundamentals. We're not going to throw you in the deep end and just get you to do crazy stuff. You'll be doing the crazy stuff later on. You're going to love it too. The workouts are for people that train at home from the privacy of their own home, whether they're working out in their living room, in the garage, in the garden, or even on the beach. These are your workouts. They're even great to take to the gym. I'm Taco Fleur. I'm over 50. I don't feel 50. I certainly don't move like 50. Every time that I work out, I become better. I continue doing that every year, just learning new things, increasing my strength, increasing my flexibility, increasing my endurance. I only intend to go up. And I want to help you go up as well. I want to make sure that you don't end up where you can't even tie your own shoelaces anymore. I want you to be able to bend down easily and just lift your leg and do your shoelaces or whatever else you need to do with ease, like you did when you were 20. It's not age that holds us back. It's the time that we haven't been doing anything. So if you haven't been doing any workouts or working on your body or working on mobility since you were 30 and you're now 60, that's 30 years of doing nothing, not giving your body what it needs. That's the problem. The problem is not the age. Yes, because you're growing older, you're accumulating the neglect that you've given your body. So let's change that. I'm here to help you change that. And we can do it step by step, just as long as you are ready to invest the time, because you cannot jump in and just start doing things that you're seeing others do, which took them 20 years to perfect. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to take you 20 years to perfect everything, but you need to take the fundamentals, the basic exercises, which is the 4 basic exercises: press, squat, swing, row, and work on those. And I've made a whole workout for that as well, that just focus on that and it builds you up. I've broken down the technique for each exercise. I've made it so that it starts slow and easy and you can increase the intensity as you get better. So you're working on strength, you're working on improving your cardio, you're working on improving your flexibility, you're even working on improving your mental toughness. And as I'm part of your progression over time, I will help you understand more things like mind-muscle connection, more about mobility, and perfect other little things that will just increase your performance so much more. The great thing is with the memberships, you can cancel anytime. You can go into your account and click cancel. No hassle, you don't need to contact anybody. But I'm so confident that you won't, because the majority of the people enjoy the workouts. Some of them cancel, but they come back. They do that several times. Now, let me tell you a little bit about that story. These people, usually what they go through is a cycle, a vicious cycle that we've seen. Like, we've been in business for so long that we recognize these things. We've had gyms all over the world. We've done personal training, group fitness, and so much more. So we understand these things and we see them. Here's what happens with these people. They sign up and they get too enthusiastic. Being enthusiastic is great. It's really great because you want to be enthusiastic. But then they go too hard and they're not listening. They're not following the progression. Then they get injured. Then they cancel the membership. Then they come back because they enjoyed the content. It provided value. A lot of people come back. Not once, not twice, 3 times. Now, every time they go through this vicious cycle where they get injured and they're not listening to some of the things that we recommend. So there's several things that we need to do as we start with kettlebell training. And that's number 1, leave your ego at the door. It doesn't matter what somebody else does. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what the person next to me does. It matters what you do. It matters that you stay safe and progress slowly. It matters that you can continue with your kettlebell journey for a long, long time and just keep progressing. That is what matters, rather than starting, stopping, starting, stopping. So start, stop because you're injured. Then you have to wait till you're healed. Then you continue again and you do the same thing. That is where leaving your ego at the door comes in. And that's where good progression, slow, step by step, being enthusiastic, but don't overdo it. So another problem with being too enthusiastic is that you start doing 5 or 7 workouts a week, but you only just started. So some of your technique is not 100%. Some of your form is not 100%. And you might even be using heavy weights because you feel like, oh, it feels so good at the end and I need to feel that muscle ache, etc. Some of these concepts are not the right concepts and they're still ingrained from maybe previous trainers that you've been working with. But here we focus on form and technique, we focus on safety, we focus on longevity, making sure that you stay in the game for a long, long time. We focus on mobility, making sure that your body moves easily, making sure that your range of motion increases, making sure that your flexibility increases, because all these things matter. They get you stronger, they keep you safe from injury, so it's called injury proving. You're injury proving yourself. It's a big thing with us to focus on that. Another thing is seeing other people doing something faster, doing something with heavier weight, doing something more complex. And then you can't leave your ego at the door and you want to do the same thing. You want to already sprint while you're still walking. First we walk, then we run, and then we sprint. You don't need to worry because we won't be telling you off. It's all your choice. We will be there when you need us, basically. So when you need us, you call us. When we think you need us, we will be there. And also, we will fill you out. So as you're working with us, we kind of gauge what kind of coaching do you like. Like, are you just more interested in getting your sweat on? That's fine too, you know. We'll be there to support that because we understand how that works. We've seen it so many times. It's just normal. It's human nature. Now, another thing that you can do is just stay behind the scenes. There's no need for you to interact. If you're more of a shy person and you'd rather just click play and do your own thing from home without interacting with other people, that's perfect too. You can do that too. And we'll still be there if you have any questions. You can still post. You can even post anonymously. And for certain things that you don't want to post in a group at all, you can always email us. We will be there as well via email. For the Platinum package, we even have live coaching, so we can talk face to face if you like. So there's so many benefits to becoming an IKU member. You get access to top-notch coaching, which is optional. You don't need to use it. You can stay behind the scenes. You get access to all the videos, the workouts, the technique for each exercise. You get access to the common mistake videos. You get access to the system where you can record common mistakes and keep track of everything. You can keep track of your progress. The system is also a lot of fun to use because you can earn badges. You can show off your expertise. You can show off what you've learned. You can show off how many workouts you've done, etc. Now on our website, you're guaranteed you will get cues and information that you won't get anywhere else. Little things, little adjustments. For example, the drop for the clean. You start with rotation of the forearm. Did you know that? That's how you start a drop for the clean. You don't cast the weight out. So that's a big mistake. Now there's many other things that we talk about, like grip transition. A lot of people don't understand grip transition and they just employ one grip, a tight grip, and that's going to rip their hands. Other things like following the kettlebell. Other things like dropping the weight from overhead, racking, super important. So many things that you didn't think were important, we're going to cover, and we're going to open up a whole new world of kettlebell training for you. Now, we're real people. We don't do any AI, and we try to stay away from automation as much as possible as well. So we're always there for you. So if you have any questions, or if you want to talk, we're here. Let's talk about IKU, International Kettlebell University. IKU is the educational arm for Caveman Training. Caveman Training started in 2009 and it has all the content. Slowly the content is being moved to IKU for education, like courses, certifications, coaching, etc. The business has served over 20,000 students worldwide. That includes online students, offline students, in person, etc. The business has owned 3 gyms across the world, in Australia, in Vietnam. The business has published over 20 kettlebell books on Amazon, and they're also available for direct downloads on cavemantraining.com. The books range from just workouts, technique, even the kettlebell exercise encyclopedia can be bought on amazon.com. The business has several kettlebell communities, some of the biggest ones on Facebook, for example, Kettlebell Workout. That group has over 58,000 members. There's a YouTube channel, over 67,000 subscribers.